Hey you guys, this is Miss Holland, Miss Gail Holland from Georgia Peach Nut. This is going to be real quick. This is how I winterize my citrus trees. I'm just showing you what I have, which is a blanket, and it's really like a drop blanket. Lead Farmer 73, thank you for that. Placed over some bubble wrap. This is my first time trying this method. We'll see how it goes. I use clothespins and the combination of that and anvil clips. This is the anvil clip right here. Go to my Home Depot or Lowe's. And it's covering my kumquat tree, calamendin, which you can't see all these now, and some ruby red grapefruit, satsuma oranges, and of course I did not cover the loquat because it doesn't need it, but it did have some rust on it, so I took care of that. That's another video as well. You see there, I'm going to slowly turn it, grow bags, 30-gallon grow bags. So you can do things in grow bags, people, and they will grow and they will produce. Grow bags. I put little pots on the ground and stuck poles in them so I can wrap the pole, the bubble wrap around the pole to keep the bubble wrap from touching the fruit leaves and what have you. Once again, this is another drop cloth, and that's kind of close for you guys. I don't have one of those gadgets, and I don't have a tripod, but I'm working on it. But this is what I did. I just took some bubble wrap, and you get enough to wrap around without having to buy more. You get 100 feet. And then you cut it after you've used what you know you're going to need. And once again, clothespins mixed with anvil. The anvil works better, and I will be purchasing some more today. So this is just a quick video to show you what I do, how I protect my trees, my citrus trees, of course, from the cold. And so far, so good. It seemed to be working. This is a shot of my fruit berries, my berries in 30-gallon bags. And you see how this is set up right here? I just took any kind of pot, it didn't matter, and stuck the poles in it that you get from Home Depot, the stakes, and you just wrap it around that. Bring it away from the bag a little bit by maybe 4 or 5 inches, and wrap it around that so that you can keep it from touching it. And you can also, if you're concerned about the bottom part of the bag, right down here, frost getting down there, just take some paper, or you can just take some more bubble wrap, or I could use the I can't think of what it's called, the cloth that cover your plants to keep it from the frost or bugs. You can just put that down there to keep it warm. So there's so many different ways that you can do this. Just like I have this right here. The calamendin is very sensitive, so I kind of gave it a little bit extra warm. But most of these trees don't need a whole lot, but some of them are very new, so I do try to protect them. What I have here, what is this? I placed this, bear with me, I don't know, it's just a flower. But sometimes I put underneath the trees that I have problems with aphids with, something like rosemary, and this is thyme, rosemary, things that we know they don't like, because the ants like to come and feed on the different aphids. So anyway, this is what the back end looks like. Let's see if I can get past my fruit trees here. That's what the back end looks like. You just wrap it around, and then you just throw a cover on top and make sure you secure it in case there's a wind. And that should take care of it. But like I said, once again, got a little spot here I didn't get. Don't want to let anything in. Once again, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to do this. Can't find a clothespin right quick. But you just want to protect it. You don't want to put anything too heavy on top of it. And I did tell you guys that, let me see if I can do this with this camera in my hand. I was going to show you the tree that I got the calamendin, not the calamendin, but the kumquat from. So we're going to take a little peek. I'll remove this right here. And this is my calamendin. My girlfriend just came by and got a lot of them. She loves them. She eats them every day. Now you shouldn't eat any more than 4. And they are so good for you. Now let me just tell you this. If you have acid reflux like I do have, don't eat any more than 1 or 2. I made the mistake of just eating them like they was candy. And I was trying to figure out why I was hurting. And you want them to be very orange and soft. See, if they are not pliable when you touch them, they're not ready. Do not eat them when they're green. Make sure they have, let me see if I can pluck one for you. See what I can do in here. Yeah, this one will be okay. You just twist it. And see, this one is good. A little green on top is okay. And you take the stem off and you put the whole thing in your mouth. Now, I can eat straight from the garden. Why? Because I use no pesticides. I don't use anything on my trees. I'm gonna put this one in my pocket to take in the house. See if I can find one more. Because I just gave her all of my good ones. Yep, this one's good right here. Just take it. And you know where your food comes from. See, that's pretty. Yep. And you take it and I put it in my pocket. Then when I'm out here working in the garden, I put it in my mouth. And I found out they've been holding up pretty good in the house for like 3 or 4, 5 days or whatever. And they just produce, I think these produce all year round. So isn't that a blessing? This is called kumquat. This is the miwa, M-E-I-W-A, miwa kumquat. There's a nagami kumquat that is basically sweet on the outside, the skin, but it's bitter on the inside. I don't like bitter, so I do just the miwa. I may order another kind that's supposed to be sweet. So y'all bear with me as I try to. Don't mind me in the camera, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this back up. Now let me tell you something. I came out here and all this was removed, which means that somebody's watching me. And they put their hands on my food. So that's gonna be a problem. But anyway, my garden is a mess, like most people. Briefly, see how I cover things up with the row cover? I have about 50 collard plants. And we've been eating collard greens and I've been giving it away to special people. I'm gonna remove this so you can see just quickly. It got hit by the frost. So this is, I plucked this right here and you have some loquat. But I'm gonna see if I can bring them back. I have beets that I didn't get to cover quickly, but I'm gonna bring them back. And what do I have here? Let's see what this is. I'm showing you more than I said I was gonna show you. I did say quick. These are my carrots. And the carrots are coming up. You know they're slow. You have to have patience with carrots. Finding that out. Let me cover this back up because it's gonna be cold tonight. And let's see, what do we have here? More collards. They're kind of messed up a little bit because the frost got them, but I do plan to bring them back. So a row of collards here, and let's see here. See, if I had a tripod, I wouldn't have to do all this, but y'all just bear with me. This is how you cover your plants in the summer and in the winter. Get your row covers. These things are a lifesaver. Oh, cabbage. Got some cabbage growing. And they're doing fine. They're not ready, but they will be. And I keep them covered because you know that little snail and slug and all them other folks, they think you're planting the garden for them. And I hold it down with buckets and bottles and whatever else I can get my hands on, because they can crawl up under here if you don't secure it. So I am securing it. And they managed to get in here one time. I decided to let them get a little bit more air, and they obviously knew that I had slipped. But then I put this stick down to deter. I'm gonna turn you guys this way. Look at here. Still dealing with okra. I can't get this thing to come up. This is an okra. tree. Look at all the other okras. They need to come out the ground. What's wrong with them? I need that space. I need the space, y'all. But they got so big. You know how tall that is? About 15 feet high. Ain't nobody trying to do that. But I had a lot of okra. So if you like okra, you live nearby, let me know. I don't mind. I really don't. I do share. This is a tea tree. Beautiful flowers in the summer, fall. And this is an olive. I have a lot of olive trees out here. That's another video. Collards that's been stripped. Look at that. Girl, we've been eating some collards. I said, girl, y'all, collard greens. Lots of collards. And my Brussels sprouts are trying to still stay alive. I don't know if they're gonna make it. And I had some, we did a broccoli. Broccoli is gone. More collards over here. Mustards, turnips. Everything's been hit by the cold. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit. Got a lot out here. Got a lot growing. A lot of fruit trees. These are apple trees. That's a crab apple tree. It's going to be placed on the hill so it can fertilize or pollinate all the other trees I have. But these are all apple trees. That's a crazy blackberry. That thing is giving me fits. But I am propagating. Look at here. In this pot, it's propagating. In this pot, propagating. So you want some free blackberries, come see me. I do not care in trying to sell them. They're all over the place. I have several different varieties of blackberries. Another, that's a Chicago fig tree, Chicago fig. I think this is a white Olympian right here. And we have loganberries, boysenberries, marionberries. What else we have? I have kumquats. I told you about the kumquats. We have currants, red, black, pink, and white currants growing here. Currants over there. Of course, they're dormant. These are currants. And we have, let's see, boysenberry. I told you about that. This right here is, these are, what are they? Kiwis. Have a kiwi plant here, kiwi plant there. Have some more apple trees. These are the columnars, apple trees. They grow straight up, so you don't have to worry about them branching out. And they did produce this year. And I said I wasn't gonna do this. Gail. This is a, look it up, jujube. Lee jujube. This is a lane jujube. This is a pomegranate. Oh, look at my blueberries. Blueberries, all these are blueberries. My blueberry row. I ate blueberries all last year. And these are the peach trees right here. I have 3 peach trees, different kinds. And they're budding out already. So, you guys, thank you for taking the time to be with me. I'm out of breath now. Gotta go in the house, rest. My fingers are cold. Got cherry trees over here, plum trees, pear trees, mulberry trees, elderberry trees, serviceberry trees, all kinds of trees. Oh yeah, I said the mulberries. Okay, so I have a lot of berry trees. I'm not playing. I don't buy anything out of the store when it comes to fruit. So eat your own, grow your own, eat your own. And the way things are going, you guys better learn how to plant a seed or buy a plant. Plants are getting to be very expensive. So get in where you fit in. Signing out.